Cranes are powerful machines capable of lifting heavy loads. Their history dates back in the 515 BC when Greeks invented them to lift materials during construction of the Greek temple. Ever since their invention, different crane types have evolved in terms of designs and capabilities, thus becoming a common feature in large construction projects. Types of construction crane. Cranes are categorized as mobile or flexible depending on their mode of operation. Mobile cranes are mounted on treads or wheels to enable them to move around, while flexible cranes are fixed to the ground or building to move loads along a fixed path. Mobile cranes. 1. Truck-mounted crane. As the name suggests, these cranes are mounted on trucks. They consist of a carrier truck and a boom arm and are only moved to a construction site when needed. Truck-mounted cranes are fitted with outriggers for stabilizing the crane while working on site. They are mostly used for inspection, maintenance, and construction of bridges. 2. Crawler crane. Crawler cranes are specially designed for heavy load transportation at a construction site. Instead of wheels, crawlers are built on an undercarriage fitted with a pair of rubber tracks. Though this design limits the crawler's turning capacity, it helps the machine to operate on soft soils without the risk of sinking. Some crawler cranes come with a telescopic arm that allows for increase or reduction of size, which enhances their ability to operate in various terrains. Due to their huge sizes, these construction cranes are ideal for long-term projects. 3. AllTerrain Crane. All-terrain cranes are designed to operate in both paved roads and rough terrains. They are fitted with more wheels compared to standard vehicles for stability and to prevent overturning in rugged terrains. All-terrain cranes are often used instead of rugged terrain cranes and vehicle-mounted cranes to perform dual-purpose tasks. 4. Rough terrain crane. Rough terrain cranes are designed to operate in rough territories where ordinary truck-mounted cranes are not feasible. They are built like crawler cranes and fitted with 4 rubber tires instead of tracks. Rough terrain cranes are fitted with telescopic booms and outriggers to enhance stability and allow easier maneuver in tight and rough areas. 5. Carry deck crane. Carry deck cranes are an evolution of the pick and carry model that came first in use in the 1980s. These are small, 4-wheeled machines that can rotate a full 360 degrees, allowing them to navigate around confined and open spaces. Carry deck cranes are ideal for lifting loads that require compact, low-profile cranes that can concurrently maneuver in very tight spaces while clearing overhead obstacles. 6. Aerial crane. Also known as flying cranes, aerial cranes are special types of helicopters used to lift loads in areas that are inaccessible by land, such as rooftops of skyscrapers or sites away from roads. Long cables or slings are attached to flying cranes to lift the loads in an operation known as long-laying because of the length of the cable used to carry the load. Aerial cranes came first in use in the 1950s, but it was not until the 1960s that their usage took off in the construction industry. This was after the more powerful Sikorsky S-58 helicopters replaced the Bell 47, allowing the lifting of heavier loads. 7. Floating crane. As the name suggests, floating cranes are positioned on sea and used for construction of ports and oil rigs. They operate like other construction crane, only that they are used at sea. Floating cranes have enormous lifting capacity, which makes them useful for retrieving sunken ships from water. As of 2019, the world's largest floating crane was Lanjing, owned by China National Offshore Oil Corporation through its subsidiary CNOOC. 8. Tower crane. Tower cranes are powerful lifting machines fixed to the ground during the construction of skyscrapers. Typical tower cranes have a maximum unsupported height of 80 meters or higher if tied into the building as the structure rises around the crane. A standard tower crane has a lifting capacity of 20 tons. Tower cranes are built along with a building and rise alongside it. They are fitted using strong concrete base and anchored by large bolts that are easily removed after the works. Types of tower cranes. Hammerhead tower crane. This is a heavy-duty crane with a horizontal jib that rotates a full 360 degrees around a mast at a fixed level with a structure that resembles an upside-down L. Hammerhead tower cranes are adapted for any job site lifting task and are reliable for accurate handling of loads. These types of construction crane can be exceedingly heavy and are assembled on site. 2. Luffing tower crane. Luffing tower crane, also called luffing jib crane, is designed like a hammerhead tower crane except that the jib is interlaced and can be elevated or dropped in a motion known as luffing. These types of cranes have the capacity to lift heavier loads than the hammerhead tower cranes. They are ideal for congested sites or those with multiple cranes due to their small swinging radius. 3. Self-erecting tower crane. Self-erecting tower cranes are lightweight cranes that have a horizontal jib and a mast mounted to a ballast. They are designed to fold and unfold to allow their erection and dismantling on site. Unlike the above two types of tower cranes, self-erecting tower cranes have a much lower maximum load capacity that makes them ideal for sites that do not require heavy-duty cranes and those with frequent erection and dismantling of equipment. 9. Telescopic crane. Telescopic cranes are equipped with a large boom arm in which several hydraulic cylinders are fitted one inside the other, allowing the boom to grow or shrink like a telescope. Most telescopic cranes are mounted on tracks to allow movement to and from different sites. This makes them ideal for short-term construction jobs such as installation of signal masts. 10. Telescopic handler crane. A telescopic handler crane is a forklift-like machine that is fitted with a boom, telescopic cylinder, which extends forward and upward from the vehicle. This makes it ideal for handling tasks such as installation of steel trusses on tall buildings. 11. Bulk handling crane. A bulk handling crane is designed with an integral grab that enables it to lift bulk loads. While most bulk handling cranes are dedicated to a single product, some cranes are fitted with several grabs to efficiently handle large volumes of diverse materials. 12. Bridge/overhead crane. Overhead cranes are permanent structures installed on site to undertake repetitive tasks. They have a horizontal beam that moves horizontally up and down a runway above a site. A trolley and hoist travel from one side to the other along the bridge beam to lift and lower loads throughout a rectangular bay. They are used to boost safety and efficiency within a site.